queen in St. James. One queen in St. James. And the queen in St. James is Malahoo Forte, KC, who will be returned as the Member of Parliament for St. James West Central. Malahoo Forte.
Everyone in West Central shouting, West Central shouting, Marlene get
Sam Jasper is looking good. My Jamaican family, my Jamaica Labour Party family, my St. James West Central family. I greet you well from Sam Sharp Square. I told you that my nomination for re-election as a Member of Parliament for St. James West Central is my pledge of commitment to stay with the people until we get the work done. So, what I want to tell you, I crave your attention more than your applause. Unlike the opponent, I do not view serving you as a downgrade to my status. And I don't view the position of Member of Parliament as a crown. Because you see, if the head is unsteady, the crown will fall off and it will smash. When I came here in 2015-2016, I told you that I would work to make St. James West Central, St. James and Jamaica better than I found it. I am pleased to tell you that the Andrew Holness administration has pursued policies and programs that have brought safety to the streets of Montego Bay. Before coming here tonight, we went into the Mount Salem Zozo, and I recall what it looked like when I just came. It's like day and night today. As Prime Minister went around and he spoke to families, there are children who have grown up today in safety, who do not know what it was like to dodge gunshots in the street. People go freely to their prayer meeting and walk the streets because the streets are safe today. You know that the policies and programs that we have pursued have brought more jobs to St. James and Jamaica. But beyond the jobs, we hear you that we must also pay attention to the conditions of service, and we must pay attention to the pay that you get. So I want to assure you that even as we have delivered on creating jobs, there is more work ahead of us to do to ensure that the jobs in which you work provide decent work for you. And so I assure you that we will continue our conversations with employers and with you, the employees alike, to ensure that there is meaning and purpose in the work that you do. Because when we talk about a better Jamaica, we really are talking about a better people and a better state of mind. You know, right across Jamaica, as it is in St. James West Central, more roads have been repaired, but still there are more roads to be repaired. I've made a commitment to my St. James West Central constituents, as I know other colleagues have made to their constituents, that we will continue to invest in our community infrastructure so that the homes that you have struggled so hard to build, that the value will continue to increase, and that you can go about freely and safely and comfortably as you go to work, as you visit your friends, as you go to school. For me, if you go across from Mount Salem to Granville to Spring Garden, the changes are obvious. The changes are obvious. People's lives are better off. But we know that there are still places that need to be electrified. So when we say to you that we will, when Minister Vaz tells you that we will be working on a new license with the JPS, it's to ensure that you are better served, not to put the people out of work. Because I hear that some people are going around telling the workers that a renegotiation of the JPS license is going to mean that you will be out of work. Let me tell you something. That other side only knows how to tell you untruth. The opponent who is going up against me, he has been going across St. James West Central, pretending to be responsible for the improvements in the communities. And I tell you, he has even gone into the neighboring constituency of St. James Central, claiming the work of the mayor. But they say, when you choose to deceive, you will be exposed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have spent a lot of time reforming government. Because, as I told you, when we campaign to form government, we want to ensure that government can serve you well. I have been entrusted with leading the most significant constitutional reform since Jamaica attained independence. To say goodbye to the monarch, goodbye to the king, where our people cannot even visit freely. When we began the work of constitutional reform, we did so on the understanding that becoming a republic was a shared goal between the governing and the opposition parties in the parliament. And we have spent a lot of time and a lot of resources investing in ensuring that our Jamaican identity can be brought to the fore, that we can have a Jamaican head of state who represents our Jamaicanness, who represents who we are as a people. And what do you know? The leader of the opposition has stood in the way of the change. And I say that we must take sleep and mark death, because Mark Golding cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted. His words cannot be trusted. He wrote to Prime Minister Holness, asking him to move on with the change of Jamaica becoming a republic. And because he wanted it his way, he took the highway and refused to cooperate. Prime Minister Holness and us have ensured that we have not politicized the reform of Jamaica's constitution, because we recognize that this work requires collaboration between government and opposition and the approval of the people. But he has ensured that we have stalled in the process, and I don't know if it is because he has a loyalty that he cannot get rid of. But what I know for sure is that he cannot be trusted. So all he's telling you about the reforms that he will bring, he cannot be trusted to lead the process. And we must send him a message that we do not trust him to lead the process of Jamaica becoming a republic. And we are not going to stand by and have our people and our Jamaicanness take second place to any other nationality. We are not British, we are Jamaicans, and we want a head of state that is Jamaican, that represents who we are, and he is standing in the way of that process. My Labour Party family, this election, like every other election, gives you the opportunity to choose your national leaders. Come September 3, the choice is very clear. We either are going to go forward or we are going to stagnate and go backwards. And we will not go back. We will not allow them to reap where they have not sown. We will not allow them to set back the people of Jamaica, because already they have told us that they will stop the programs that are improving your life. So, my Jamaica Labour Party family, I want to close with a special word to my St. James West Central constituents. As I go across the constituency, I hear you telling me that you want more time with me. You want to hear about the work that is being done in the Parliament. You want to hear about the work that is being done in the high seat of government. So my commitment to you for the third term is that I will put a schedule of meetings in place. And when we distribute the calendar at the end of the year, you will get ample notice. I will meet with you in your communities, and I will meet with you in your groups, in addition to attending your community development committees, your citizens association meetings, and your benevolent society meetings. You know, I will help you to navigate government better. Government is not just about the office of Member of Parliament. And a lot of the resources to make your lives better are placed in other parts of government, not in the constituency office. But I realize that you need help to navigate. And I assure you that I will continue to create the path for you so that no one will be turned away from an office of government. The last two things I want to say. Right across St. James West Central, the issue of land tenure is one of major concern. Already we have begun the reform of the law to ensure that you can get your titles. Many have received their titles. I assure you that I will simplify the law to ensure that you can get your titles. And I will continue to rewrite the laws to ensure that no law is oppressive to you and that you are respected. So my St. James West Central family, my Jamaica Labour Party family, on September 3, I want you to choose the Jamaica Labour Party. Put your X beside the bell. In choosing the Jamaica Labour Party, you are choosing Jamaica. Now hear this. The other man has put, just quiet down for a minute. Quiet down for a minute. I want to tell Mark Golding that at no time can he stand in the shoes of Andrew Holness. No time. Nor can his team match our team. So let me tell you something. I want Mark Golding, since he has made integrity an issue of this campaign, tell the people of Jamaica how you came to succeed in the seat that you are. What price did you pay? And what did you gain? I think it's only fair that you tell the people of Jamaica. We don't want to speculate. Tell us your role with FinSAC. Tell us your relationship with the former Minister of Finance. Tell us how your companies earn the profits of the backs of Jamaican. Come clean and tell us, because at no time can you stand in the shoes of our leader, Andrew Holness. Who are the big man? Andrew, who run the island, Andrew and his team. And we say, to God be the glory. Forward ever, backward never. Put your X beside the bell. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party. Choose a better future for you. Wow. Amazing.